Taurus, I'm getting that you recently learned a big lesson, okay? And I'm hearing 2 years, 1 year, like it was recent. It was a hard lesson. It was a big lesson. But you're not applying it. So you've learned it, but it's still in your knapsack, or it's still on the bookshelf, or it's still, tucked, I heard, in your glove compartment. The lesson has been too far removed from your day-to-day life. You need to pull out that lesson plan, I heard, interesting, that lesson plan, and start applying it to the smaller areas of life. So for some of you, and this is going to be different for everyone, but I think the lesson was in love for some of you, and you learned, about yourself and how you react in relationships and how you'll let others treat you and how you won't let others treat you, etc. And that's great that you learned that lesson, but it's like you've put it away until you meet someone else, and then you can pull it out. And, I heard a cross comparison, does this person align with the lesson I learned? But Spirit is saying that lesson wasn't just about love, it's about life. Okay, so there's smaller areas in your life, work projects, interactions with other people, strangers even, in which that bigger lesson needs to be applied, like on a day-to-day basis, so that when another big event comes where that lesson is like full on, needs to be put in place right away, where you're not going to take shit and someone's going to really test you. I'm hearing this. Someone's going to really test you down the line. I don't know how long, but down the line. And all of us will probably have that, right? It's natural. This is life. So when you have that big lesson come up again, you'll have learned it already. So you can avoid it. You don't have to go through that lesson again, or you'll know how to handle it. And that's great. But using the tools that it gave you, and I don't know exactly what we're talking about here, but using the tools that it gave you, like learning how to say no, for example, when people want you to do something and you don't have the energy or the time. Learning how to take a break and go slower. Learning how to put your needs first, learning your boundaries. Like all of these small things that were part of this bigger lesson can be used on a day-to-day basis, so that when that big event comes down the line, it's fresh to you. You don't have to pull it out of your knapsack. It's at your fingertips because you've been using it in your day-to-day life. Okay, wow, that's the big kind of message. And I'm also hearing slow down, don't rush. Okay, don't rush through anything right now. Now's the time to go slow at your Taurus pace, I heard. At your Taurus pace. It's okay right now. I'm also hearing question anybody who makes you feel rushed. Question their motivation and their intention. Why do they need you to hurry up? What motivates them? In whose best interest is, I heard, your time spent? Okay, so someone's giving you a deadline in any kind of way, question the motivation. Don't feel rushed by anybody. That's very strong coming out. I heard, or you might get burned. You might get burned. I don't think it's going to be a serious burn, but it's one you could avoid, okay? Okay, so let's see what's going on for you for June. I'm going to pull out these cards from the Inquirer Within deck, and then we'll get into the tarot. We have Take a Field Trip. Okay, take a break, slow down. Yes, you can, Taurus. Yes, you can take a break. Yes, you can slow down. I'm feeling like... Yeah, so I'm feeling like you're being called upon. You're a little bit of a rock for people. And this is typical, but there needs to be a pause in between whatever it is you just went through and wherever you're going next. Like the time in between, it's okay to move slow and keep applying that lesson. Keep it fresh, keep it fresh. I heard practice it, okay? So if you learned new boundaries, practice that. Somebody violates your boundary, enforce it. Keep it fresh, okay? We'll get two more. Okay, little by little, Taurus, little by little. Don't rush. Okay, I'm going to put this. So, coming into the month, we have take a field trip. You're ready for a break. You want to have some fun too, I feel like, an adventure, fun. It's okay, you can do that. You can do it with the lesson, I heard. And then the defining event of the month is, yes, you can. Seek inspiration in unusual places. What are you waiting for? Taurus, go have some fun. Have an adventure. You deserve it. You deserve it. And then we're ending the month with anything you want to find, it's out there somewhere. So you're definitely looking, but look at a slow pace, okay? So take a station wagon and not a Corvette. You know what I mean? Like, go a little bit slower. I know that's not too styling for Taurus, but this is a really positive energy with a warning. Yeah, 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords, ooh. With the King of Swords. Ooh, yeah, there's a warning here, okay? You've been through something harsh. And so let's not be naive, I heard. Let's not be naive about how we extend ourselves to others. This is what I'm hearing. Don't go too far out on a limb for others, okay? Let them come to your branch. This is what I'm getting. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. In your power. Beginning the month in your power. Taking a field trip. Let's get some more out here for Taurus. Page of Swords. Something you've had your eye on. Ace of Wands. The Empress. What? What's this? The 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay, you got to go beyond. 2 of Cups. I just felt like I needed to pull that. You need to go beyond your standards. Like, you need to raise your standards. But it's not raising your standards. It's like you need to break out of some kind of mold of what you've, and I saw mold, like actual mold growing on something when I said that, but I meant like your framework. You have to break out of something. Think larger, think bigger. There's something about this lesson you've been through that kind of like condensed you, contracted your energy, okay? So it's time for expansion. Queen of Pentacles will take a field trip. You have your power, you're in your power, you're good to go, okay? And I think you're feeling that right now. Now, the defining event of the month, yes, you can with the Page of Swords. There's something you have your eye on. This could be a creative thing. This could be a work thing. This could be a financial thing, I heard. Love, whatever it is, something that you want to do that you're kind of feeling hesitant, like you're not sure if you can do it, or maybe it's too big, or maybe it's not big enough, or you need to dream something. I don't know, Taurus. There's something here that you're hesitating on, that Spirit is saying that you need to go for this. And for many of you, it is like a vacay, right? I heard staycay, but it is like a vacation mode in your mind. You need to take a mental break from something that's been plaguing you. Maybe you're trying to go over the lesson over and over again when you don't need to. It's like you've passed the test, you aced it, but you're still studying for it. And it's like, that's not what you need to be doing now. You just need to know that you have that knowledge at your fingertips and apply it when it needs to come out, and it will be like secondhand. You don't need to keep studying it. That's not what Spirit means by using it in the little things. So some of you are watching videos, I'm hearing, tarot videos or other videos, some self-improvement type videos or something, where the people are delivering you the same messages you've been listening to for the past year, 8 months, I heard. For a long time, you're listening to the same message. And it's like, you got the message, Taurus. You got it. You don't need to hear it over and over again. That's enough. It's time to step into new energy. Repeating those messages just gets you stuck in that energy. And I think for some of you, you're using it as a reminder to boost you, to get you empowered to focus in on that empowered field. Or there's some attachment to that message that is repeating. Or like it could actually be something you're learning, like, I don't know, maybe you're learning how to knit. Okay, I don't know. And you've already learned the simple stitch, but you're watching the same video over and over again. It's like, but you already have it. Okay, you already know. So stop it. Go into the next phase. Move forward. For some of you, you're not moving forward because you don't know where to go next. And I feel like that's particularly related to love. Okay, so it's like you've realized what you don't want, but you're not quite sure what you do want. So Spirit is saying you need to look for that. You need to figure out what it is you want. Have a plan in motion and go forward little by little. Because we have seek inspiration in usual places with Ace of Wands. Get out of your routine, your thought pattern, or just your day-to-day routine. Do something different. I'm sorry if this is repetitive, but it's like I keep hearing, and then I heard don't apologize. Okay, so some of you need to stop apologizing, but I heard you've learned the lesson, like the lesson's been learned. Lesson done. Check. Okay, so don't get stuck on it. Don't get stuck on the same message. Create your own message, I heard. Create your own message. So some of you want to create messages, so you should. For others as well. Do something out of your normal wheelhouse and routine, and you will find great inspiration there. If you're looking for love, look somewhere unconventional to you, whatever that means to you. Trust your intuition to lead you to something new, okay? But it's important you get out of your comfort zone, and I know that's not always easy for Taurus. What are you waiting for with the Empress? Look, you've done something, Taurus. I mean, shit. You're good. This is a tarot message telling Taurus, you're good. Okay? Good things are coming. You know what you're doing now. Okay? You're solid. You don't need to have energy infiltrating you that makes you feel unstable. Even if you feel solid and secure, and then you seek out a message that tells you feel solid and secure, subconsciously, your mind is feeling like, okay, well, I don't feel solid and secure because I have to listen to someone else telling me that. Okay, so there's something you need to separate from, because you are this Empress energy. There is something inside of you that's waiting to be birthed, waiting to be born. You're looking good, peacock here. You know, people can sense this energy, so don't keep yourself stagnant. Very important. What are you waiting for? It's a serious question, Taurus. What are you waiting for? And this could be not just as a rhetorical question, like, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do it. It's like an actual question. What are you waiting for? What is that thing that you want to come towards you? Because when you're waiting, you're expecting something to come to you and not go toward it, or else you wouldn't be waiting, you'd be doing it. So what is it that you want to come towards you? And why does it have to come towards you? Why can't you go towards it? Okay, these are questions just to ask yourself. Because you don't want to miss this opportunity. Whatever this Ace of Wands is, it's big. It's owed to you. It's important you grab it now and not wait for another cycle to come around. That's what I heard. Okay, because how the month is ending, anything you want to find, it's out there somewhere. Right, so it's don't wait. Go little by little. Take your little hooves, step by step, and go out and see what's out there. See what's out there. Don't wait for it. You go and look. You take charge. You grab the bull by its horns. You. The Six of Swords in reverse we have, because your mind is stuck on something. Stuck on a vision you had about a person, a place, a thing, a career, whatever, a friendship, I don't know. There's something that you're stuck to, that you can't fully release that dream or that idea or that type of person or something about yourself. You know, some of you just need to do like something radical, like change yourself up radically or something. Don't blame me if you go get a haircut and it sucks, okay? But there's something you need to do to refresh yourself, to get rid of this old way of thinking, this stagnant thought process. Because look, 2 of Cups. This is what you're moving towards. And what you're moving towards, Taurus, you're going to meet halfway, okay? It's like, if this is another person, or if it's even a career, it's like whatever it is has been through something as well, and they also need to take that step forward. But for some reason, your energy is attached, like you're corded. So if you don't step forward, they won't step forward. If they don't step forward, you won't. Like, you got to get the ball rolling. There's got to be a mutual drive and will to move towards one another little by little. Because whatever this is pretty beautiful. Okay, let's get a card out here to close your reading. Your hard work is paying off. Absolutely. Work through your fears. I feel like that's what you did. That was your hard work. Okay, so stop that now, Taurus. Stop that. Your commitment is being tested. Yeah, it's your commitment. It's your commitment to have passed the test. Like, I got the degree. I got the lesson. I passed the test. Now I need to go get the career that goes with the degree. I'm not going to do another one. I'm not going to take another degree. I've got enough. I've got what I need to go forward, okay? It's time for that. It's time for that. Okay, let's get one more, and then we'll close it up for Taurus. Okay, well, we'll get 3. A personal issue reaches resolution. Have faith in your dreams, and a fiery climax approaches. Yeah, and I feel like that's this. And it's not the climax of like some torn love affair. Interesting. It's not the climax of that. It's like the climax, it's like graduation day, you know? It's like crossing the stage and getting that degree handed to you, that you learn the lesson. That's the climax, and then you're going to move forward. Okay, so once you realize that you have done that and you start applying those lessons and really living in your power, living in your truth, living in your authority, then I'm seeing you step right into Empress energy and the 2 of Cups. This doesn't really get any better, Taurus. All right. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.